So we are here in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a line over to the refrigerator. There's lots of ways to do things, and honestly, we could have just taken a long braided line, put it in here. We talked to the homeowner and had a discussion about what to do, and we decided we wanted a hard pipe over here and give him a shutoff valve in the back cabinet on the other side of this wall, and we'll show you that in a minute. So existing bib, that's the existing bib on the hot side. It was the same thing on the cold side. We tried to use a compression adapter to get over to the brass T. Unfortunately, what happened is this older style compression valve is different than the newer compression valve. So the thread pattern on that chrome nut back there would not attach to our new adapter. So all we did is we took a 1/2-inch male iron pipe adapter, or actually nominal pipe thread. It's not iron pipe, it's a copper fitting, but it adapts to a threaded pipe. So we went ahead and screwed that on there, and then we put a brass T in. Brass is compatible with copper, so no iron in here. And then we went ahead and just reinstalled a little threaded hose bib right there to attach the washer back to it. So the water's currently on. We've tested this. We're asking the homeowner to monitor. Just run a finger around it. A glisten, a hint of water. We need to be alerted. We need to come back out, take care of it. So what we've done, we've taken a copper line over toward the wall, dropped it down, made a penetration down there, and the only way that we could figure, kind of MacGyver down here, but there's really no way to block it or strap it without moving the washer and dryer completely out of the room, and that had a bunch of time, to the total. So we opted just to come in and take some ground clamps. They're solid brass construction with the brass screws in it, and honestly, it's on the outside of the pipe. It's not flowing water, so it could have been, the chrome style. But anyways, brass clamps there. What we did is we took it and we mounted it against the wall, and what it does is it keeps the pipe from pushing in to this room, in toward the side of the washer. So that is a block on this side of the wall. And then additionally, what we did is we went ahead and put one on the other side of the wall in the cabinet. So what we did is we gave him a shutoff valve in the side cabinet in the kitchen. And the reason why is that valve sticks out, as you can see, sticks out probably a total of, 3 inches or so. Sorry there's no light in here, but 3 to 4 inches. And so that means you can't scooch your refrigerator back, because it's going to keep hitting that valve. And I know you don't move it in and out all the time, but it just gives you a little more room. So we put the valve here. We talked to the homeowner about it. They said, yep, let's do it. So we put that valve in there. And on this side, we went ahead and put a ground clamp in there as well. And again, sorry that there's no light. But you can see, so what we've done is we've taken those 2 ground clamps. And as a result of a clamp on each side, you can see that this pipe, it won't pull this way and it won't push back that way. So that's the only way we can figure to strap it. Right now the valve is off. We got a 1/4-inch braided stainless steel supply in place. That was provided by the homeowner. I think it's an 8-footer. So we went ahead and just looped it around and brought it down to the bottom. You can see a nice little hole there, real tight to the back of the cabinet. And then you can see right now, hose is just sitting over here. So any trouble with the shutoff valve, that can be replaced. Any trouble with the hose bib that we put in the laundry room, that can be replaced. So these things are all replaceable. This is a regular multi-turn valve. It's all we could find with the 1/4-inch OD or 1/4-inch compression outlet. Over at Home Depot is where we got this stuff. So we use that. It's fine. So it's not leaking. You can see water's not coming out. So it's shut off. Refrigerator's coming today, though. I recommend you blow, 2-3 gallons of water through there and get that all cleaned out. It is a copper in there, so it's just going to blow out some gray soot. But blow it out before you hook it up to the ice maker. Otherwise, you're going to get some first batch of ice is going to be pretty dirty, or first cup of water. Out here, what we did is this bib was leaking, and it was soldered on, and it was causing a bunch of problems here back at the wall. We don't know if there is a deeper issue in the wall, but we don't like to just cut a wall open to see what's happening. What we did recommend is let's go ahead and get this, because the old one was a multi-turn valve here, and water was spraying. It was spraying, going back in the wall, so there's a good chance that water caused all this algae growth and all of this scaling up back on the copper. So what we did, just to start, went ahead and cut it off, put a new adapter on there, brand new quarter turn shutoff valve here for the faucet, and so now this can be replaced anytime too. This thing goes bad, shut the water off, unscrew it, screw a new one on, which is great, so, as opposed to this soldered on. So they're going to monitor this, and if this continues to develop anything back on this wall, if you start to get water out of here, it starts to scale further, or algae begins to continue to grow, I would squirt this with maybe some Clorox and get it cleaned up and scrubbed up good as deep as you can, and then monitor it. If you feel like something's happening, let us know. We'll come back out, open the wall up, take a look at the copper in the wall, and see what's going on. And finally, the last project we did, homeowner went ahead and bought a brand new garden style hose bib. It's 3/4 female iron pipe. The one over here was stripped out, and so while the water was down, he just ran over and got a new bib here, and you can see there we are right there. So 1-inch riser, and keep an eye on that because you can see it's corroding down here at the bottom, so just monitor that. If it starts getting real wet in this area, you'll know something's going on and time for replacement on that iron pipe. So we just squirted it with some WD-40 because it was locked in place. Spell check. In place pretty well. So squirted it down, took the old one off, put the new one on, and we're off to the races. So everything's looking good here. So that is the scope of the work. We're all done out here. Outside of that, this project is complete.